last one says create a graph that shows the number of individuals of each race for males and females. So basically what I want to do is make a table that has males and then breaks that down by race, and then I want to do it for females that has breaks that down by race. So when I look at my data, I have two things that I want to look at. I want to look at the gender and the race of each person. I'm going to hide all this other stuff to get it out of the way. Now, when I showed you the custom sort, remember if you click on this little square up in the upper left-hand corner, I can sort people. And I can sort by multiple things. Say I want to sort by gender first, and I can add a level and say then I want to sort by race. So I'm going to break it down by men and women. In this case, ones are men and twos are women. My data has headers. I click OK. It goes through and it sorts it for me. Now let me get rid of this ID because that could be confusing. So here are all the men, right? And I keep going down and I would get to all the women. Now just to make that clear, I'm going to do the find and replace option. I'm hitting Control H, and it brings up this find and replace. I'm going to find all my ones and replace them with male. It says I had 273 of those. I'm going to find all my twos and replace those with female. And I have 327 of those. Okay, so I'm going to close that out. So here I have my table that I start to make. I have my male, and then I have in my male table I have African American, I have Asian, I have Caucasian, and I have Latino as well. Now to save myself some typing, I'm going to copy this and paste it below and just change the male to female. So this is what I how I'm organizing it. Here's my N. I'm going to make sure that everything lines up well. So I will be doing a separate calculation for all the males, and I will be doing a separate calculation for all the females. So now the thing that I have to do here is I have to look to see what values or what rows do the males represent. I have males going all the way down to B274. So I know that the males, when I'm doing my count, it goes from B2 to B74. Okay, that means females go, 274. Females go from B275, or I should just say row 275 to 601. So I know that that's what I'm looking at. Now those are my males and my females. When I'm typing in looking for the counts, I'm going to say it equals count if my range is going to be, my race is in C, so it's going to be C2 to C274, and then I will do my African American, close my parentheses. I only have 15. I'm going to put my little dollar signs in so I can cut and paste and just change the race. So now when I look at this, I have my dollar sign in front of each number. So when I, actually another way to do this I'll show you is to just go on this little corner square and drag that down, and it fills everything in for me. If I look at this one, right, it's the exact same thing as the one above it. And all I have to do now is change the race that I'm looking at. Change this to Caucasian. Enter. Change this one to Latino. Now I'm going to do the same thing down here. Now if I wanted to, I could drag this down here. Actually, no, I won't do that. I'm going to copy all of these because to me typing in the names takes longer than changing a few numbers. So if I copy that and I paste it right here, right, it's the exact same thing as it was before because I had fixed, right, these number values. But I have to change this too because I'm looking at the females now. 275 and 601. I do the same thing for here. 275 to 601. 275 to 601. And there's actually an easier way to do this, but I'm going to keep it with simpler directions. 275 to 601. Now I have all my data and I can create a table for it. I'm going to get rid of this. Now with data, I can actually just highlight everything, right? And put it into a pie chart and it will show me how it all breaks down, which is kind of nice. I can put this on the side, or I can put it on the top, or I can do all sorts of things. Totally up to you, but I do have my data represented in this way. Another way that might make more sense in this case is to do a clustered column, in which case it breaks it down by males and females, so I can do kind of a comparison.